Hello,
All
hello,
right.
hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cache, and you are watching Shay with the Hobbies. Today is day 4 of the May Promptathon challenge, hosted by the lovely Sam Wicker. I will let her introduce herself and tell you guys about this idea and where it came from, and we'll get started on what we're doing today.
All right. Hey, everybody. I am Sam. My channel is Writer Sam Wicker here on YouTube. And the whole May Promptathon thing, I don't know exactly how it started, but I know it was during one of my live streams and we got to talking about prompts and we got to talking about promotions. And so my messed up little brain decided to do a May Promptathon because it's in between the camps, and Mays are usually kind of a little slow in the author tube verse or creator tube verse. And that way we can get some competition going, a little healthy competition, and we can get y'all's channels or books or blogs or something of that nature, something that you have created or whatever that you really want to promoted for the month of June on all of the hosts' social medias. So we can get some extra eyes on there, some extra love going your way.
Yay! Yay! Okay, so you guys, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a warm-up sprint, and then we're going to rock out for 25 minutes. Each sprint will have a different prompt. In the chat box, I have a pinned comment, and it says to participate. Fill out the form below and upload your answers via a doc. For added measure, include your name and social media handles in the doc just to be on the safe side in case like we get them separated for whatever reason. We still know which one you are competing in. And the form just has like a few questions like your name, your pronouns, which prompt you're writing to if you're writing to multiple, and a place for you to upload the doc. Really, really simple. I'm doing it this way so that if you are watching now but don't get to stay the whole time, you can still see it and still participate. Or if you happen to be watching on the replay, you still have time to participate. I'm going to stop collecting answers on Friday. Yeah, I feel like Friday is a good enough time. And then on the May 29th stream, we will announce the winners for today. So that'll give everybody like time. So no rush or nothing. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This means that some of y'all got time to like polish stuff and whatnot and make it like your best thing. But I'm gonna trust that y'all are just like going off the top of your dome, writing and just dropping. But just be aware that I know that that's a possibility. But we going on the honor system, y'all. So FYI. But yeah, let's say hi to some people. Greg, good
Hi.
morning. Or not morning, because I feel like you're not in America.
I think
Am I
he's,
right? Are you in
yeah,
the UK?
I think he's in
Right?
the U.
I feel like you're in the UK, so I feel like it's not morning for you, but it's still daytime. So hello. I hope you're having a great day. Laura, it's so good to see you. Hey there. I can't stick around for long enough to write today, but I'm here to support. We definitely appreciate that. All right, y'all. So I got a cappuccino I technically have not finished making, and I know that it's about ready. So we're going to get into this 5-minute warm up. Y'all get stuff y'all need to get done and finished around the house and whatnot. And we'll be back and ready to go through the first line. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? So I forgot how fast playlists move on to the next video. So I was like, oh, it's gonna stop. No, it didn't stop. That
No.
was not a thing that happened. I halfway got the the cappuccino made. I got it poured into the cup.
There
Yeah,
you
it was
go.
taking me forever. I was like, I didn't finish the description box of this video. So then I was like trying to do it, but then on the computer, I'm logged into a different YouTube account, so I couldn't edit the video. So then I was on my phone, and then YouTube on the phone don't want to let me edit the video, so I had to go to YouTube Studio, but it wasn't updated. Y'all, that was a very long 5 minutes, is all I'm
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
Very long 5 minutes. What'd you get done, if anything?
I managed to get 4 videos kind of planned, maybe.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
And my
Greg
document pulled up.
says, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, sorry. And my document pulled up for later.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Already better than me. I don't have no document open. Greg says, I'm in Ireland. It's 15:05 here. Ah, okay. Afternoon time. Casey, good morning. Ooh. Y'all, as you can tell, I'm still waking up. Casey is our resident trivia queen. If you guys missed it, last week we had Throwback Thursday trivia night, and the stream went like an extra hour and some change longer than it was supposed to. We was just doing stuff. It was fun. I had a great time.
Good.
Casey said, I just got to work. I'm going to drink some coffee and eat a burrito. A breakfast burrito sounds really good. It is so nice to hear your lovely voices. Oh, definitely helping me wake up after staying up too late last night. Man, listen, see, I didn't even stay up late, but this weather Oklahoma's experiencing is like, bruh, it's April showers bring May flowers. It's supposed to stop raining when May comes. We are 4 days into it, y'all. I got too many questions. Hi, Miss Tish. I hope you are having a great day. I did subscribe or follow or whatever it's called to your channel on Twitch. So looking forward to being able to catch some of your Twitch streams. Also, I think your avatar is as cute as a button.
It is adorable.
It's adorable. Okay, so in my defense, I was arranging for and understanding everything that goes into homeowners insurance. I feel like, how now they have like adulting classes at little like tech schools and stuff. I feel like there should be a homeowners insurance. Like there should be just a class on home ownership, because there's so many things that if nobody around you is ever on the home, you're not going to know about.
Yeah.
Like, it's super duper important.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I need it because I'm low key dragging. For real, for real. Oh, definitely needs to wake up magic after that mess. Facts. Like, for real, for real. Okay, so I was on my own phone for 2 hours. The lady I was talking to was really kind though, and explained everything without any judgment, right? Because that's the other thing. Me and the boyfriend were talking the other day, and he was like, I really hate the idea of credit, because like what it essentially is the more money that you have, the less you have to pay for stuff. And it doesn't really make sense, because if you already don't have enough money, why are you paying 30% on whatever it is that you're buying? Like, just, you're creating a cycle of debt that certain people are never going to be able to get out of, because you're requiring them to go into debt to prove it. Like, it makes no sense.
No,
it makes sense. Right. Like, yeah. So like having people to not judge is important. You said what now?
And just like the cost of like classes, because you have to go to debt in order to learn a skill so that you can get a job to get out of debt. And yeah, it's just a never ending cycle.
Exactly. And it's always crazy. I feel like when you hear people's rationale for why stuff is, and you're like, you really just don't understand how economics and capitalism work, do you? Because like, college isn't for everybody, but the government made college for everybody. So now we have trillions of dollars in debt for degrees that people aren't even using in a lot of the cases.
Yep.
A lot of the cases. Like, I know so many people with degrees who are working but are not at all working in the field they got their degree in.
Right.
Like, at all. Like, that is a very common thing nowadays. It's insane.
Yeah.
Tish says, I see no coffee on your shirt. No, you need coffee.
It's
You,
no
right.
coffee, no forcey. So without coffee, there's no force. So you need coffee.
Oh yeah, right. That makes it a little mandatory at that point. Okay, coffee has been consumed, so I'm gonna go upstairs and get the books that need to be repaired. Be right back. Ooh. Greg says just 33 words for a warm up. Hey, that's not bad for a warm up, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Same here with the weather. Dallas was having straight up tornadoes last night. See, and like Oklahoma is tornado alley, so like they're coming, right? Like I know they're on their way, and so I'm like, bro, I just really don't want these problems. And Cleo is pretty decent in storms, but Titan isn't. Like Titan will jump, and so like I'm just like, buddy, I don't need those problems today. I really don't. I don't. Delphi, it's so good to see you. Good morning, love. This is exactly what I need to finish the 2 I started last week. Yay!
There we go.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to open this open line generator so we can see it. So like it lets you type in how many you would like to generate. So we're just gonna go with one and we'll see what we get.
All right.
Oh, well, I guess it does a 5 minimum, it looks like.
Huh.
Did I
Okay.
put suggestion? Okay, wait. I feel like it just worked. I definitely just tried this like earlier. Maybe it doesn't work on Chrome because I was doing it on. Okay, right, man, open it line. Let's try this again. Oh, I was clicking the wrong button. Y'all don't judge
Oh,
me. Don't judge
you
me.
still haven't had coffee yet, so yeah.
Right. Don't judge me, y'all. Okay, so one. So I suppose you want to ask me what happened to my left leg. I think that is an interesting start to a story. And you know, all I'm hearing is the like record scratch. So I suppose you want to ask me what happened to my left leg. Scratch. Let's go back in time. It all started with I like this prompt. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good one. Okay, I see a comment. Oh, okay. Casey's back. All right. So again, the pinned comment, I'll place it back on here. To participate in the Promptathon contest, please fill out the form in this comment and upload your answers via a doc. For added measure, include your name and social media handles in that doc. And again, you don't have to turn it in today. I'm giving until the end of the day, Friday. So you have time, but just so that you know, that is there. And that's the only way we're going to know what you wrote. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I actually got in 176 words that time.
Nice. Nice, nice,
Not
nice.
very.
I I got 291. And then the last 4 minutes I worked on the prompt. So what I got so far was so I suppose you want to ask me what happened to my left leg, Leslie said as she ripped her sleeve and began wrapping it around the bleeding wound as tight as she could. She bit her lip at the pressure. Nah, I want plausible deniability or whatever it's called. Just don't bleed all over my truck, Tatum said. He held out his arm for her to grab and became her support as she limped alongside of him. Her face scrunched in pain with each step she took, her left shoe barely hanging on. The moon shone clearly on the hood of the truck, a Chevy emblem gleaming in the light. What has she been doing out here anyway? He thought to himself. And that's all I got.
Nice. That is awesome.
So I ain't decided what she doing out there, but apparently she doing something. So, and it's probably something she didn't have no business doing. So there's that as well.
That's always the best kind of business that, you should not be doing.
So during the sprints, we had a few people hit us up and come through. I'm trying to make sure I catch everybody. Okay. So Laurel had to go. I had to get to work. We wanted to make sure she felt loved and said she hoped she had a good day. Sasha joined us. Good morning. Happy May the 4th. Lizelle hopped in. For those of you guys who don't know, Miss Lizelle Sandberry has a book coming out in June called Blood Like Magic from, I want to say it's Simon & Schuster. I'm like 90% that's who it's from. I have already ordered my pre-order copy. Make sure you order yours. Yo, we trying to see her break records and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I think I got her book in my cart. I haven't ordered it yet.
In your cart to get right. No, I definitely understand. I'm like, man, because y'all see my post the books with Black Girl on the cover. So I'm like, that's another book to go on that shelf. I'm so excited.
All right.
Then we have one of my favorite fictioneers. There's only 3 of us, so we're all my favorite. But still, Mr. Michael C.B. Chill Chin, thank you so much for joining us. I love that Canada is like representing today. Also, y'all, don't judge me that the prompt didn't scroll for like the first 10 minutes of the sprint. And I was like, this is why y'all get till Friday. This is why. And this is why. And then we had I still join us. Hello, love. I hope you have had a great day. And you weren't on late. You were right on time for when you were meant to be here. And then Casey made me laugh. She's like, I'm doing reading time, and I look up and see that prompt, and a story just fell into my head. How very dare you? And then Michael made me laugh even more, talking about it's good to keep an open head. Then Writing Violet came through. Thank you so much for stopping in and getting some words with us. I hope you are having a great week, and May is off to a fantastic start for you. Okay, so what's the Oh No song? I feel like I don't know the Oh No song by Capone. I don't think I know that song. Which is that from a movie or a fairy tale or something? Let me know. Let me know. I'm glad that your weekend was good. That's fantastic. Hey, Martha, just popping in to say hi, going back to my morning routine. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, Sasha, I was like, I gotta get this to her because her anniversary is coming up. So I didn't forget. I got you though. I got you. Casey said, all right, I read about 43 pages and 5 chapters in lore. Now I need a bathroom break. I feel that. I know on this next sprint, I'm going to go let Titan out because he's awake now and whining. So that's going to happen. Outer Space Cat. Hi, it's been so long since I made it to a stream. I was just talking to Sam about this when we were backstage about wanting to do more daytime ones because I know that makes it easier for some people. So I'm definitely going to try. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got coffee and sorted laundry. Yo, I need to do laundry and I'm avoiding it. That is my truth for today. You are very welcome. Okay, it is Simon Schuster. Okay, I was like, I be listening and I think I be paying attention, but I had to ask. Sasha says the Amazon guys have advised me that my copy of Lizelle Sandberg's book is being delivered on June 15th. Yeah, I get that same notification. Like when I like open my Amazon, it'll be like, it's coming. Thank you. Thank you for making me remember that. I don't have it yet. I appreciate all of that. Okay, y'all, let us go and figure out what number 2 is going to be. So I suppose I know which button to click this time. Write me an opening line, not suggest.
There we go.
Dylan was known for being wise. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm intrigued with the fact that this generator actually gives you names.
Yeah,
like in the other ones, they'll give you like pronouns and stuff. So I'm intrigued. Okay, so let's put this in the banner. Y'all see I'm barely awake. These yawns is gonna get me. They gonna get me.
More coffee, more 4C.
I know, right? That's exactly what I'm about to do. Like, let me get up and add some more caffeine to this because there we go. There's no period there. It's gonna bother me if I don't put that there. So let me fix it. Y'all, I know it's silly. It shouldn't bother me, but it would. I know.
It's okay. It's all right.
Heather, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Feel like it's been a long time no see. So glad you were able to stop through. As y'all saw, the timer just kept going while we were talking. So we'll get back at the 25. The second prompt of the day is up there. Remember, I don't know if the pinned comment is still where I can touch it. Yeah, it is. Remember, if you want to participate, fill out the form and upload your answers. You can do that until Friday, just your friendly reminder. And so in 3, 2, 1, y'all write them words.
think you're still muted.
I said all of that, not even realizing I was muted the whole time. So, all right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I actually wrote off the prompt this time.
Yay!
Oh gosh, you want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I have an old character named Dylan. So this is, yeah. Dylan was known for being wise, only because he was born into the family of ageless, intelligent monsters who valued knowledge over everything else. From then, he knew what the beginning of time was like until the written word, all the way up to through the ages until now. They experienced it. If they didn't, then they knew someone who had been there. Still, being wise did not mean that one could make foolish mistakes, like the one he made a few minutes ago. Taking a piece of cake from one of Summer's wolf was, by far, the worst mistake of his 400-year life. A decision he immediately regretted as he finally understood what crocodile tears were just before Summer launched herself at him. In mid-air, she became something far less fluffy and cute, morphing into something toothy and clawed. Another grand decision of his had him holding the little plate with the piece of cake high above his head. After all, he was shoulders and head taller than Summer, normally. Her morphing into something rabid did not hold to this physical limitation as she clawed her way up his body with snarls and growls that set his hairs to standing straight up. Those claws dug through his fine clothing to prick at his delicate skin underneath. Now he had hair standing straight, and he was slowly losing blood. She bit his arm, holding it still as she grabbed the plate from his outstretched, now numb, hand. Her clawed feet dug into his hips, and she crouched upon him while he was still standing. A feat he did not think at all possible, but here they were. She glanced at him, holding the plate in both hands as if it was a delicate little flower. A snort from her blasted his face, and she slid off him to return to the table. Summer sat, morphing back into the cute little fluffy thing, dancing in her chair with fork raised. That's it. What's that look for?
I'm not messing with Summer. Honestly, I low-key feel like I need a restraining order against Summer because, like, nah. And then, I'm just cute and playing with my fork. No, you're no. No. It reminds me, hey, I'm streaming here, buddy. It reminds me of the episode in Supernatural where Lilith is a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And like, nah, this is a demon, yo. Like, no, it's a cute little girl, and we just love her, and we're just gonna do like,
yeah.
Whew, yeah. Okay. Well, huh? All right. I don't know what to say to that, Sam. You got me a little speechless, ma'am. I don't know what to tell you. Stay away from Summer.
Yes.
Stay away from Summer.
Yeah. Do not mess with her food. She's fine with everything else. Do not mess with her food.
Right, man. I feel like Loki, she turned into a gremlin. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was. Okay, so I'm at 439 words for the day. And so, again, I waited till like the last 4 minutes to write. So this is what I got. Dylan was known for being wise, but the truth is that he's as dumb as a bag of rocks. But it's all my fault, really. When we were in elementary school, I decided that I was going to work on a science fair project and develop a juice that made students smarter. The only thing was, unbeknownst to my science teacher, I may have used a little of my grandmother's magic to do it. Students were only supposed to take a sip for the demonstration, but when I went to the bathroom before judging began, Dylan drank half the dadgum pitcher. That was 20 years ago now. And I have spent the last 20 years trying to figure out how to undo the magic that made my best friend the richest man in the country. Only to be sitting in this cell covered in his blood, waiting for my public defender.
Oh.
And that's all I
Oh.
got. That's all I got.
So.
That's what I got. But yeah, like I was like, this sounds really fun. Let me just throw a wrench in that real quick. But yeah. But I immediately thought of my grandma when she was like, you think you smart, but you really just dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay, grandma, I'm going to use that in the story one day. And there it is.
There you go.
Okay, so we had quite a few people join us during that sprint. Let's see, where do we stop? Okay, Heather was like me. She said, I'm barely awake as well. In fact, I may not stream today. I understand those days. And then Michael was like, I got questions. Amazon has more than one God, and we wonder why it rules the world, right? Man, y'all, and here's the other thing. Can we just talk about how all the rich people are getting divorced? Like, what's about to happen? Like, what's going on that all of y'all are divorcing and dividing up your assets and whatnot? Like, I'm tiny bit frightened. What do y'all know that we don't know? What is going on? What is going on? And then I feel like it also solidifies that money can't buy you happiness, because obviously it's not keeping people together, right?
Exactly.
Sandy, thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to see you. Also, type, bruh. I'm streaming. Yeah. No, that was for you to stop. Stop. Can you play with like something that's not noisy? You know what? I'm just gonna take it and like throw it somewhere you can't get it. Ooh, you can't get up there. Ha ha ha. Okay, y'all. Titan. He has this thing about like old plastic bottles. Like, they make great things for him to chew on, but they're loud as all get out.
Oh yeah.
I can't even think. Like, what are you doing, buddy? And now he's trying to jump on the couch, to jump on the recliner to get to the bottle, and so it's funny because he can't do it. I just said I don't want any upset Amazon guy juju messing with my future book sales, so I don't leave any of them out. Right? Mm-hmm. Right. Michael talking about, quick, we need to get some incense going and make a sacrifice. Bruh, I be wondering, right? Like, I be like, do people really be making sacrifices? Because I swear. So I usually wait until my second cup of coffee to start the sacrifice portion of my morning, but I'm flexible. Let me get my incense stash. I just want to say I love all my subscribers because y'all are hilarious. Yes, like, y'all always have me laughing. And then Becca joined us. Hello, good morning. I am working on our May 15th challenge today. That's why I had to wait till the last 4 minutes to work on the prompt, because it's like, I'm going to write that book.
You got this.
Laura is popping in to say hello, still working. Thank you so much for joining us. Laura is also one of the many hosts for the May Promptathon month, so definitely check out her channel.
Yep.
Eva joined us. Eva says, I crashed before Laura's stream last night, and now I'm so late to this one. Was aiming to hit everyone. Well, hey, that's what replays are for.
Right.
Heather said, I did some research into the god Dylan. Had no idea there was a god named Dylan. He's the Welsh god of the sea. I think I'll have to write a story about him sometime. Rested a bit and got a snack. Now, I'll say that never in my life before now had I really been interested in like European countries and stuff like that. Like, it just wasn't really that big a thing. But since I have started watching cop thriller shows in other countries like Wales and Germany and Spain, like all these places, I am far more interested than before. Like, I was watching this show called, I can't think of the name, don't get me lying, but it's like, it was like the first Welsh show that like they used Welsh words and English in there, like
Oh,
during the show, and like they didn't like substitute stuff to make it easier for English people to understand and stuff like that. And I thought that was so cool. Like, so
yeah.
that's random and has only partially to do with your comment, but like there's that fact, y'all. Let's see. Oh dang, it jumped. Okay. Duffy said one half finished sitting down, one to go, but I've got to start getting ready for work. Thanks for the stream and may the words be with you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'm so glad you got to make it through. Also, we're giving hand claps because yes, like Sam, I had so many feelings, right? Like I had so many like what is going on? Also, don't take people's food apparently. Like people just completely change. Like just leave them alone.
Yeah.
Right? It took a turn. I don't know where that turn is going from there, but it was a thing. Ooh, okay, Laura says Dylan was known for being wise. He was, however, never mistaken for being smart. Out on the streets, he was king. In the classroom, with the bright lights reflecting off the glossy pages of the algebra book, he felt like he was on the wrong side of the tracks, and these tracks would decide his future. I like it.
Nice.
I like it. Outer Space Cast says, I want to write, but I have loads of homework. Man, I don't miss those days. I hear you, Ty. We're gonna go out on this sprint. Give me a second, buddy. Give me a second. He is over here like, I want to go now. It was Hinterland. You're right. I couldn't think of the name. That is exactly the show. Just even says, I think it shows that when they couldn't leave the house, socialize, shop, and stay busy, they realized they didn't love the relationship anymore. Yeah, right. Right. Like when you can't leave, I
Yeah.
believe you. Lore by Alexandra Bracken is a hecking long book. What's it about? I'm curious. Is it like a craft book or I knew this is this going in, but so much has happened and I feel like I've got so much more to go. Okay. Yep, it was Hinterland. You're right. It was. I was like, I'm picturing the dude and the lady in the face, and I'm picturing the like the Welsh DS who was a what's the word? I forget. When you what color is your hair, Sam?
Brown. Or
No, like what's the term for your hair color? I always forget.
brunette or no, hold
There we
on.
go, brunette.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah, it
word.
is
Yeah.
brunette. Yeah.
I always forget because like my hair just black. So I'd be like, what's the term for it? So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the brunette, I liked her a lot.
Oh,
I
okay.
have to find a show. Yeah, it's on Netflix, and I want to say it has 2 seasons, maybe 3. It's a good show. I liked it a lot. Brunette. Thank you, Eva. I appreciate y'all for not judging my limited vocabulary. Because I was like, what is that word?
No, I couldn't think of it because I was like, huh? Because my brain is shut down.
Right. Man, y'all, the day that like so for 2 of the years that I was homeschooled, I went to a co-op and it was where you had like teachers and like college professors teach the classes your parents couldn't teach you anymore. So like when I got to like algebra 1 and algebra 2 stuff like that. And so I thought red hair was orange. And so I was like, oh, I love your orange hair because it looks orange to me. But I didn't understand like the term was, no, she's a redhead. So like stuff like that, like just stuff you don't know, right?
Right.
Okay. Ooh, people trust me with their fortunes. They shouldn't. I like that one. I like that one, y'all.
These, I'm gonna have to pull up this plot generator because I like these.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you in the private chat so we have it. Okay, hold on. Let me put this on the banner for y'all. And this will be the last one for the day and the last sprint for the day. We'll do a little bit more talking afterwards because it'll be 25 minutes. It'll get us like right before the 2-hour mark. So I like this prompt. This is probably the most excited I've been for like the 3 of them. Like, ooh, I like this. Right? That's a good one, right? everyone always expects writers to know words, but right, like
No.
sometimes I saw um I saw a tweet one time and it was like, what's that word for like when you're hungry for water, but like you really, really want water and you're like hungry for it? And somebody was like, thirsty? And I was like, right. I never would think that hungry for water as the equivalent to thirsty, but like when you're trying to explain something.
Right.
Yeah, you could submit to this one. Hold on, let's see if I can get back up. I don't think I'll be able to get back to the pin. Oh, yes, I will. Yay. Okay.
There you go.
For
All
the
right.
pin comment, just for everybody to remind y'all before we start the sprint, to participate in the contest, fill out the form below and upload your answers via a doc. For added measure, include your name and social media handles in that doc as well, please. This video and the link for that will be up until Friday, so you have until Friday to work through this. If you need to go back and watch the previous ones because you missed it, like just making sure I let you guys know. And so on that note, in 3, 2, 1. Y'all write them words. Okay, we going outside, boy.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we're in the middle of a sprint though, but we can hear you.
Oh, perfect. At least I know it's not static. Right, I just need to plug in my charger. Hey guys, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could always hear you. I only muted you because we're sprinting and like we could hear you as you were moving around. So I just muted you and was gonna make sure you were unmuted by the time the sprint was over. But yeah, we
Oh,
can hear
sorry
you
about
fine.
that.
No, you're fine. No worries.
Ugh, I made it after all.
All right. How did everybody do? Let us know how you did in the comments. How did my lovely co-host do?
I did nothing.
And
I got
welcome,
distracted.
Jordan.
Guys, second.
Jordan, can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Jordan. Maybe he can't hear us right now. Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there he is. I see. Jordan, can you hear us?
So, yes. Can you hear
Yes,
me? And how are
we
you?
can hear you. You want to introduce yourself to the people?
Yes. So, I'm Jordan from the channel The Blind World from Ireland, and my mission is to help the world where anyone that has vision, whether they're new to it, that they don't have to go through it alone. Because I tried to go through it alone. I wasn't. So I want their to be better, that they don't have to go through the stereotypes. Um, blind is bad, be a good thing. And yeah, that's what I'm giving a shout out to Sasha Green, who's I'm in the comments right now. New book.
Jordan?
Hello, hello.
Okay, I was gonna ask, I was like, is there a way you could talk a little louder? Because like I can hear you louder now, but before I couldn't hear you as loud. And like when we were in the sprint, I could hear you fine.
Yeah, it's like not great. So if I go in and out, that's
Okay. All right. Sam, how were you? How did you do during that sprint?
I kind of got distracted. So, yeah, I didn't really do anything.
Yeah, I took the dogs out.
yeah.
So that was like a good portion of the sprint because Titan was like, I need to go now. I don't know what you're doing. I was like, I don't even have shoes on, buddy. Like, you're going to have to give me a few moments. So, and so I didn't write for 4 minutes. I only wrote for 2 minutes. But what I got was people trust me with their fortunes. They shouldn't. And it's not to say I'm not trustworthy as much as it is to say that I'm human. And when you're human, very human things can happen to you. Like right now, I'm being held against my will and I have to move other people's fortunes to a few Cayman Islands accounts before the goons boss get back. Here's the thing. I would never willingly take people's money. I'm a firm believer if you don't work, you don't eat. But I'm also not in the business of losing my life over paper that we can reprint. So there's that.
Nice.
That's where I got with
Nice.
That's where I got with that. So I'm liking these like semi-comedic spins on these like very not funny situations.
Yes.
That's like giving me a little bit of joy today. So and unfortunately somebody's always gotta die apparently. Like there's some form of dying or guns or bleeding or something. But that's more the prompt's fault than mine.
Yeah, because those books are kind of dark.
Those poems were kind of dark, and they were also comedic. Like they started off with like something that this could go really, really a completely different way. So let's see.
I loved.
You said what now?
I love
Right?
dark.
Right? I'm like man, you missed Sam's prompt too. Man, Sam's prompt too was like the gremlins came alive. Like it was intense. It was intense.
Yeah.
You're making me all embarrassed now.
It was good though. I loved it. It was good though. So Michael
Yeah. And
says,
Sam,
Gulp is one of the Amazon gods now speaking through the plot generator. Pay attention to the wording. Quick, quick. You're instant, Sasha. Y'all are so silly. And then Sam said, y'all summon those Amazon gods here. Charlie, it's so good to see you.
yeah,
I saw you had a new video. I need to go and watch it. Like a video that came within the last week. I need to check it out. Sasha says, this is what happens when you say its name too many times. I wonder if Bezos appears in the mirror if you chant Amazon repeatedly. You know who's not gonna find out? Me. Yeah, I didn't volunteer for Bloody Mary. I'm not volunteering for Jeff. Like I'm not. No. Unless it's like a guarantee that he's going to give me
Amazon.
money, I'm not doing it.
You're right. Yeah, there has to be like a pile that appears with him of the green stuff.
Right. And Heather said, may the force be with you all. I'm off for a proper nap. Definitely not streaming him by. I understand. Have a good nap. Michael said, but well, if I chant, it's pride. And if I run, it's sacrilege. This could be a bad day for me. I love it. I wonder how the guys feel about skipping. Maybe the joy of skipping makes them happy too. I love y'all. Y'all are so hilarious. I have to run away, but thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day, Miss Lizelle. Mm-hmm. And Michael says, I don't know. All I know is I now have the mental image of me wafting incense feverishly while Sasha watches calmly sipping her coffee. I love how writers can take the 200 characters and give you a scene with less than that. Like, I just love that we have that ability.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. I'm glad that it worked because I was like, it shouldn't take a photo. It should take document. I thought I fixed that. And then Michael says, Cache, someone's always got to die. Me keeps wafting incense frantically. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. Well, we made it to 2 hours and we did 3 prompts. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Remember, in the comments, the pinned comment, there is the link for the Google form. I'll also put it in the description box because I didn't do that earlier. So I'll put it in the description box. So if you are watching on the replay and you want to compete, you can do that. And then me, Sam, and Jordan will get together individually and vote on who did the best job and let you guys know at the end of this month. Would you guys like to say your outros, let the people know about you and where they can find you before we go?
Sure. For those of you that don't know me, I am writer Sam Wicker. I do have a YouTube channel and a blog, and I'm mostly on Instagram because it's comforting to me because, yay, cute pictures. But all of it is either at Creative Sam Wicker or Writer Sam Wicker. And I write fantasy and romance and supernatural and paranormal. Thank you, Jordan. And I want to thank Cache for having me along for this sprint too. Or stream. Yeah, there we go. Words.
And Jordan, it's your turn.
Right. My name is Jordan Mahoney from The Blind World. You can find me on The Blind World on YouTube, and on Twitter it's Jordan Mahoney 2. So that's JordanMahony number 2, and that's where you can find me on Twitter. And yeah, also horror fan right here.
Awesome. And I will add their social media links to the description box when I'm adding the document link. Again, my name is Cache. You're watching Shay with the Hobbies. This is day 4 of the May Promptathon Challenge. The playlist is in the description box as well as the announcement video and Sam's channel, so you can see when the other ones are happening. I believe there's one every day for the month, right?
Yes, except for the 28th, and I'm seeing what my schedule is going to be. So I might just do like a pop up on that day or something.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, so there's one every pretty much every day this month, and each stream has their own winners. So that gives you different times to win. So even if you don't win this time, you got the next time. You got someone else's stream. So I want to thank Sam so much for inviting me to be a part of this and being willing to let me host. And thank you so much, Jordan, for joining us. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We will see you next time. Bye.